right, so I couldn't possibly try to resurrect an old thumbs down driving school, but I want to say that because I have a love for my fellow man, it is pretty clear in this day and age there are an awful lot of people that put trust in things that they definitely should not trust. Like, I want to talk about what does it mean to be over driving your headlights. Okay, these are my regular beams. These are my high beams. If you look in the driving manual for your state, even your high beams illuminate about 600 feet in front of you. Most people, if you were to ask them, hey, do me a favor, point to something that's 600 feet away. Do you realize that most of us, including me, couldn't tell you, well, that's about 600 feet. But I'm just passing this traffic light here, okay? So, right there. That's about 350 feet. Okay? 600 is farther. But we're not talking about the things that reflect. We're talking about the arc of the actual lights. If you are driving, it does not matter what the speed limit on the road is, but if you are driving more faster than the distance that you can light up, which means if I was to lock up my brakes right now and come to a complete stop, if I could not stop in that 600 feet, and that's like an average. I mean, if it's foggy, it's something you're supposed to use low beams anyway. There's some dark roads probably where you live. And again, I'm not saying this because I think, well, you're stupid or whatever. I'm saying this because if this could save your life, I just want you to be a safe driver that saves your life so you get home to your family. So you get home and you know, you survive another day. That's extremely important to everybody. But look, can you see the shadow that in my low beam there? That's about 200 feet from here. Okay, I'm about to be at the stop sign. It's about to light up the stop sign. Now, yeah, there's some street lights, but I'm telling you, I don't care if you think, well, the speed limit's 55 miles an hour, and you're going to come flying past me because I'm doing 45. I'm doing 45 because if I can't stop in the distance lit by my high beams, and then you've got this, you know, like these newer high beams now that blind everybody on the road. They're longer. But I can't tell you how many nights I'm on the road 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning coming home from Adoration. Dark roads. Now, hunting season just ended, but there's tons of deer out at that time. And if you're over driving your headlights, I'm seeing dead deer everywhere. Okay, I care about them. You may not. But you should at least care about what they're going to do to your automobile. Because most of you are still recovering from Christmas and probably can't afford to be putting a new engine in. Or, you know, all the body work that you may need to replace. They're mostly muscle. So you're going to tear up your car. But there's an awful lot more things than just deer that you won't see if you're over driving your headlights. So I'm not saying this is a know-it-all. I'm saying this as a guy that's on the road at night all the time. I'm saying this is stop flying past people on double solids. Slow down. Keep your brights on, but turn them off when people are coming at you. Turn your brights off when people are coming at you. And if somebody does not turn off their brights, you look at that white line on the side of the road. That will keep you on the road. You don't turn your brights on because you are much more likely to have a head-on collision. But when it's nighttime, you're not a raccoon. You were not made to see in the dark. Our eyes need light. And when there's a car coming at you, you're blinding yourself. So you need to look away from those lights. But if you're that ready to die, that you would be flooring it because you want to go the speed limit, because you know the road, be a priest. Be a priest. I promise you. You will have a bullseye on your back, and you will die for a worthy cause and not slamming into a tree or skidding off the road or hitting a deer or hitting another car. Be a priest. If you want to stay alive, don't overdrive your headlights.